Yes, Rasko and Disco beer review with me, Disco, coming at you with another beer video from in front of the cans and bottles here on the bar. I'm still bound to be calling the Disco Arms. Comes to you in higher definition, or hopefully at least better definition than previous videos, being that I went out this week and treated myself to a new camera. So hopefully everything looks a little bit sharper, if not better. Do let me know in the comments. Whilst I was picking the camera up, happened to be that the shop was right next door to my branch of Lidl's just down the road. I'm not usually one for rushing out to Lidl's or any supermarket for that matter when they've got new beer releases on. Sometimes I will, let's say, wander down to supermarkets and pick them up. I know a few people have this week. I've seen some good reviews. Scott's done some, Paul's done some, Luke's done some pretty much straight away on Wednesday and Thursday night. However, I was down at Lidl's, so I wandered in, had a quick look, and to be fair, there were some decent looking beers there, so I picked a couple up, especially including this one, Balloon Safari from Loch Lomond Brewery, 4.5% Coconut IPA. Now normally when I hear coconut in relation to beer, it's usually preceding something like stout, because that's normally what you get coconut in. Also, one of the other reasons I picked this beer up, being that last month I did that video about Camden vanilla lager. When I said that, two adjuncts or flavours I don't really pick up that well in beer is vanilla and coconut. Now it was no surprise that I couldn't actually taste much vanilla in the vanilla lager. Put a link at the end, check out that video if you want. And I'm assuming I won't get much coconut off of this. Now to be fair, having looked at the the ingredients list, it doesn't actually mention coconut. When you get coconut in a beer, I'm always going to assume it's got Sabro hops in there, where you get the coconut flavour on it. And looking at this, it's actually got Sabro and Sriracha Ace. It says delicate hints of coconut aroma and pineapple. Now pineapple I'm all down with, and fair enough. It's just coconut I can't ever pick out. So I'm going to dive into this beer and just see what we can find. Not holding out much hope, but as much as possible going into it with an open mind. So here goes. Very simple can art on Loch Lomond stuff. Good bright colours and lots of decent information on the back. Like I say, you can't actually see coconut in the ingredients list, but let's give it a go. Didn't pour that too badly, to be fair. Quite a thick head on that. Decent amount of quite large bubbles, to be fair, but it's quite frothy, quite foamy head. Get a bit of an aroma as soon as it comes out. Yeah, definitely pineapple. I think I would have said pineapple, definitely some kind of tropical fruit if I hadn't seen that note on the can already. Again, I say delicate coconut, so delicate I can't pick it up. Not that I'm that great on aroma either, but let's try, see if I can get some from the taste. Cheers. Well, on first taste, it's no great surprise. I think I said in that video about coconut vanilla, in fact I said it in other videos. There was one I did the other year, in fact it was actually called On the Bounty. Couldn't get any coconut from that, but then that was a chocolate stout as well, so that kind of covered it. But I think I said I don't really get coconut from anything unless I'm eating a Bounty bar or actually licking the inside of a coconut. And again, for me anyway, not too much here. It's quite well carbonated, a bit gassy there. Definitely a little bit of tropicalness going on, a touch of pineapple, but there's that earthy grapefruit note that, as I said before, I spent all day yesterday saying it, doesn't really suit my palate. It's got that kind of earthy hop hit and a little bit too much grapefruity, although it's reasonably muted, it's not terrible. Quite a thick body. I didn't see oats or anything in the ingredient list, so I'm not sure it is oaty smoothness, but there is a certain medium voluptuousness, like medium thick velvetiness. Quite juicy, but not particularly thin on the body, on the juice. So see, a new camera, it's placed slightly differently, so I've got to make sure I look directly into the lens, not on the screen. Sorry about that. This is a little bit of a test video for this new camera, so we'll get there. I just hope the definition is quite sharp, and I'm not entirely sure where it is, where it focuses, but we'll work these things out. As for this, it's alright, $1.79, so it's not terribly priced. That's the thing about supermarket beer, and Loch Lomond have been quite successful into Lidl to produce some reasonably decent beers. I wouldn't say necessarily outstanding, this isn't, but it's okay, it's worth drinking. I can't get any coconut, definitely some sort of tropicality, grapefruit and pineapple. A little bit too much on the hot pineapple, not particularly spiky on the grapefruit, but it's okay. As it goes down, that'll fade, so it'll be perfectly drinkable. It's quite juicy. It's got some flavours on it. Let's see, yeah, it's not bad. It's perfectly decent beer. Not quite for me, so probably wouldn't like rush out to buy it again or anything like that. But it's perfectly drinkable, and it's only 4.5%, so it's, you know, an easy beer. It's my first of the day, so it's alright. Let me know what you think. If you've been out to Lidl and got this beer, is it any good? It's a nice bit of sweetness developing late on there. But yeah, it's alright. Anyway, thanks for watching. On to the next one. Please consider liking and subscribe and all that, and click the screens as they come up at the end after the titles. Cheers.